I'll probably always just be a backyard gardener. And that's okay. That's okay because that's what I can do for me. Well, good morning, everybody. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. We had a lot of rain last night. My garden surely enjoyed it. I'm going to let these chickens out, and I'll give you guys an update on the ducks that we had. They mysteriously appeared in my yard one night, and I kept them for about a week or so. Found a home for them. I'm just not set up for ducks. I have a small backyard. I live in the city limits in North Texas, but I'm able to keep chickens, and I could have kept the ducks if I wanted to, but I just felt like they needed more space. The only pen that I had available was my chicken coop, and when I'm at work, they'll be stuck in the coop, so I didn't want that for them. So I thought having a nice bigger plot with a pond would be better for them. Morning, chickens. Here's my chickens. I only have a few. I have some chicks in there, so we're waiting on those to get a little bigger. So yeah, so I'm out here in the garden, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that, but we're out here in the garden. Everything is just beautiful green this morning. So I thought I'd come out here and tell you all why I started gardening. Well, I've always wanted to grow stuff. I've always loved growing stuff. I've always loved the greenness of stuff. But I actually started gardening for real several years ago. I bought something from the store, and it was something simple, just a seasoning that should have been just that seasoning. And when I read the ingredients on it, I was just amazed at all the list of things that were in that. And I was thinking to myself, wow, I just wanted that seasoning. That was it. I didn't want yellow whatever, yellow 54 or whatever it was. I didn't want all of that. I just wanted that seasoning. So I thought to myself, well, as simple as this was, I could probably grow it. And so I thought, there's a dragonfly. Can you guys see that? Look at that dragonfly right there. Good morning, dragonfly. So I told myself that, okay. I said, I'm gonna do this. So I at least bought a plant from Walmart, and it lived for a little bit. But then after a while, it died. I couldn't keep it alive, so I thought, okay, well, I need to figure this out. So I bought me some seed, and I planted it. And I've had it in my garden ever since. And I thought, well, if I can do it with that one, I could probably do it with quite a few things. So I got some more seeds. And it was just a moment where I realized that, I want to grow all that I can grow, because I want to know what I'm getting. I want to know where my money's going. The garden is an investment. This is an investment for your health, for your future. And I don't have by any means a big scale garden. I have just I call it a small backyard garden. But I have a lot of stuff in here that I tend to try to grow. Probably doing it wrong, but at the same time, I'm doing something. So whatever I get, I'm gaining that much more for me and for my family. and I'm learning so much. And my gardening was really terrible at first. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was one of those things where I planted it and it was just so much work. Nothing grew. Um, the ground was so hard. So I just abandoned it. So nothing, I couldn't get nothing out of it. I'm still learning. But I'm still experimenting. I'm growing, trying everything that I can try to see what's working and what's not, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't, and I'm not successful a whole lot, but there's times when I am, and those times when I am are the reason why I continue to do it. So every year, my garden's gotten better. Every year, my skills have gotten better. I've learned a little bit more. I've grown a little bit more. Um, and it's great because I've encouraged a lot of people to garden with me, and they are doing their own form of gardening, and it's really, it's really blessed me to know that I was able to encourage that and just spark that little spark in someone to say, hey, you know, I need to take a little bit of control over what I'm eating. A little bit, not all of it. I mean, there's no way I could grow everything in my garden to be self-sustainable. I mean, I wish I could, but I'm just not that at that level. I'm just going to be, I'm probably never be at that level. I'll probably always just be a backyard gardener. And that's okay. That's okay because that's what I can do for me. I mean, there's people out there that would turn their whole yard into a garden, and I think that's great. I wish I could. If my husband would allow me to, I probably would. And if I can afford the water bill, I probably would. but but that's okay. I got what was a, what I feel like I can handle um, on my own, and it gives me something all the time. But yeah, I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the skills or the knowledge. I'm just doing a little bit for me, and that little bit is going to be what, you know, gets me more excited every day to come out here and garden. I work full time, but when I get home from work, this is the first place I come to other than greeting my family and my dogs. I come out here to my garden because this is my happy place. This is my sanctuary, my peace, my stress reliever. This is where I dump it all. I dump everything out here. It's like a load of compost you're dumping on your garden. You just bring it out here, you feed it, you let it go, you turn it over to God out here, you know. And then you don't bring it back in the house. You leave it here. This is what this is for me. And it gives me happiness. So I hope that you guys find a little bit of happiness in your life. And I hope that, yeah, just find what makes you happy and do it. All right, guys, I got to get busy out here in the garden. I'm going to do some weeding, some straightening up from that storm. I got to straighten up some of my corn. I'm going to weed and might harvest some of my herbs. But all right, guys, God bless y'all, and stay safe. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down in the comment section. And if you like this, subscribe and hit that bell. And thanks a lot for coming with me. Okay? Bye, y'all.